Hi, I'm just getting ready to do a landscape pull with my gel press plate. Now I've put a sheet of paper underneath my gel plate so I can see where I want the horizon to be. This is a dividing line between the sky and the ground down here. So I'm going to start off by putting a little bit of light blue and some white up here in the sky. That was kind of a big blob. I do tend to be a little heavy on my blobs on the paper. And I'm using a palette knife to just spread that around a little bit. Give it a little bit of a head start. And I like to go around the edge down here. Just make a little bit of a line right there where that, between the sky and the bottom. You can move around some of that blue if you want. Here we go. Oh, and I had some green still on my brayer. Oh no. Wow, that will make for an interesting sky. So, you know, sometimes these things happen. That's just the way it is. So for the ground, I'm going to have some lighter green. And I also have a little bit of a darker green. And we'll go ahead and mix those up with the brayer. I like to have little hills in my landscapes. It makes it more interesting, I think. And I'm using a piece of thin white cardboard. And I'm lining it up with that sheet of paper that's underneath. It's not perfect, but that's okay. I'm not really looking for perfect. I'm going to give that a good rub. Oh, and there, look at that. That's not a bad looking landscape. Now, if you want, you can add a little bit more interest to it by adding some additional paint on there. So let me grab a little bit of a bright green. This is more like a kiwi. It's called Granny Smith. And I'm using my large brush that I got from Home Depot that's been around for a while. It's a dry brush. And I'm just tapping it into that light green. And I'm just going to move it around on here. See, I went up into the sky a little bit. It gives it the look of grass. So I'm going to take that same piece, line that up again. Another way to line up that I saw that works really easy is you can just put tape on one side of your paper, and that way you lift it up and lift it right back down. Whoop, I just slid that paper a little bit. And there we go. Oh, that looks really nice. You can either leave that as it is, or if you want to add another layer, you can just keep right on going if you'd like.